question was, is what do you feel like buyers get wrapped into?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the question is that do buyers get wrapped into the idea of getting a deal? And they do. And it's really funny to me because I have lots of times occasions at every different price point where, let's say, like in this price point, we're in a $2 million house, but somebody will price this house, let's say at 2.5 million in MLS, and then drop it by half a million to 2 million. Okay. And then people will come out of the woodwork because they think they're saving $500,000 on a house, but the actual price of the house is really 2 million. So some people overprice their houses to discount them to make people think like they're actually getting a deal, but they're actually buying it at market price.
Right.
But that's why it's also important to be like a realtor, to have a realtor and not just go off and try to purchase homes on your own. That's kind of where we add value, where if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, look, these guys just dropped $500,000 off that house. We should go and take a look at it." Where I would tell and advise my clients to be like, "That house is only worth $2 million. Like, it's not that great of a deal."
No.
I have clients actually, even earlier this week, there's articles in the newspaper that come out all the time. And this week it came out that in Texas, the prices are dropping, and and it's not really true. I mean, technically it's true that prices are dropping, but prices are dropping only on homes that were overpriced to begin with. Okay, so it's not really market correction and prices are dropping and there's deals to be had. The deals are still the prices are still where they need to be, even higher than where they need to be because there's no inventory. But it's people doing wishful thinking, over asking what their properties are worth. Some people ask so much money that their properties won't even ever meet appraisal. But when they put them out there and start dropping the price, it makes people kind of get off the fence and be like, okay, we're going to save some money by buying this house, but they're in reality not saving anything. And I had a friend one time that bought a property on an auction, and it was an expensive property. It was on the market for like $10 million. Oh, wow. And he bought it on the auction for like $5 million. And you would think like, oh my God, that's a great deal. But at 10 million, it was twice what the market was really worth.
Oh, really?
And so he calls me up and he's all calling me to gloat, and he's like, go meet me at this property. I bought it without you, and I did it on an auction, and I saved $5 million. And I come over there and I told him, like, you bought a $5 million house for $5 million. He's like, but it was on the market for 10. I go, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they priced it wrong. That's why it didn't sell when it was on the market, because it was overpriced. And people at that price point, sometimes you'll get real cheap guys that are just like, oh, I don't need a broker. I can go and handle this myself. But we know all the info. We know what these values are. We know what those sales are. Some guys just think that they know what they can do on their own.
Yeah.
But most people in those price points, 750,000 and up, we usually have a realtor that will kind of look and tell them, like, here's the comps. Here's why this one is better than the other one. Here's why this is a great comp. Well, this one's not a comp. Take out the outliers. Then go look and, material wise, like we were talking about this house before, like, this is a $2 million house, but the other $2 million houses in the area don't compare to this one. Right. Because this one has real wood and the other ones have like laminate floors or engineered floors or luxury vinyl floors. Gotcha. This is real solid wood, right? Or the other ones will have, custom cabinets, and they call it custom because the guy, assembled it in the front yard of the house. But like, there's paint grade, there's stain grade, there's all different types of grades, and they're all custom. Not all custom stuff was created equally, as we say, right? The wall finishes, you can go look and, the difference between having a level 3 finish wall in a 4,000 square foot house and a level 5 finish, like museum quality wall.
Yeah.
On the build side is like $50,000, between $30,000 and $50,000. Wow. Just the wall finish, but you can't tell that from photos. Right. And they're like, well, that house is $2 million and this house is $2 million. I go, but for this $2 million, you're getting what it cost me $50,000 to put in, and another house, that builder saved $50,000 and still charging you the same price that I am. So it's really, really important to kind of to look at that. But yeah, but people definitely get super excited when prices start dropping.